We're going to have a look at 3/4 March Maghersfontein. We're going to break this down into bars, phrases, lines, and parts. So let's highlight the first phrase, and let's look at the first bar. So we've got a G grace note in low A, a short B, a grip to the C, and we're just going to take it as far as this grip. We're going to practice the grip a couple of times first of all, coming from the B to the C grip. Make sure you get a good low G separated with a D grace note. So from the low A, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So after the C grip then, we're going to go from this C to the C doubling and then up to the E. Sometimes there can be catches in here, so just make sure you get a nice clean movement from the C up to the E. So from the crotchet C, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's take the whole bar now then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then after the E, I'm going to move to high A doubling, short high G, and then using the thumb grace note, a doubling on F. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. You can't just play a half doubling here if you struggle with the back grace note. So let's finish the bar then. So again, we're going to start on this E. We're just going to finish the bar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take the whole phrase. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 'So let's have a look at the second phrase. And the first bar in the second phrase starts off with an E doubling, then a short C and a strike down to the low A. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Then this low A is tied across on. The crotchet low A is tied on to this low A, so you just carry the beat across. So we're going to go from the crotchet low A and carry the beat across, and then a D grace note up to the C. 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's try the whole bar then. 2, 3. 2, 3. And into the second bar. I'm going to go from the C, G grace note up to an E, short F down to C doubling, and we'll just finish this bar with a G grace note to the B. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's do the whole phrase now then. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. So we're going to do the whole of the first line. We're going to put this on a metronome. Metronome's going to go at 40 BPM, so really quite deliberate and slow. Join in after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. First phrase in the second line. So we've got an E doubling, short C, a strike down to the low A, then a G grace note on the B, and a grip up to the C. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Then after the C, we're going to do an E doubling. So we're going to start on the C, do an E doubling, down to the C again, and we'll finish on this high A. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. And we're going to take it from the high A, and again we've got a short high G and then an F doubling with the thumb grace note. It is okay just to play half an F doubling instead of the full doubling. So we play the half doubling. So let's take that full bar now then. Two, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's go for the full phrase. 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. So the first beat group in the last phrase in the first part is probably the most difficult. So we're just going to start on this F, G grace note to the on the F, then a short high G, high A, and we're going to finish on this E. Now the secret is to hold this first F here with a grace note on it, and then it's a short high G, high A. Then we're just going to do the second half of the bar. So we're going to start on this E, short F, C doubling, and then strike to the low A. So let's take the full bar then. Again, starting on the F. We'll join in after 2 this time, and this F's going to be on the third beat. So we're going to bring this F in on the count of 3. 1, 2. One, two. One, two. And the last bar, really quite straightforward. We'll go from the low A, G grace note to B, then a D grace note on the C, and then down to strike the low A. When you're doing that D grace note to the C, you're just playing a D. So you're going B, D, C. Just this little grace note here. So let's go from this low A. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the full phrase then. Again, starting on the F after 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're going to do all of the second line. Again, we're going to put it on the metronome at 40 BPM. Join in after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to look at the whole of the first part. We're going to put it in the metronome. This time it's going to be at 50 BPM. We're going to play the part twice. and we're going to finish playing the first three notes of the second part. So we're going to play the first part once, play the first part again, and then go into the second part, just the first three notes. So on a metronome of 50 BPM, join in after a count of three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the first phrase in the second part. First bar in the first phrase, we've got a G grace note on a dotted C, short D, up to an E doubling. We'll just do this whole bar. E strike onto the high A. After 3, 2, 3. Two, 3. Two, 3. Then after the high A, we're going to go from the high A. You've got a half F doubling, back up to the high A again, half E doubling, C doubling, then strike down to the low A. 2, 3. Two, 3. Two, 3. Let's do that whole phrase. 2, 3. Two, 3. Two, 3. Second phrase of the second part. In the first bar, going from the low A, G grace note up to the C, short D, E doubling, E strike, high A. In fact, this is exactly the same as the first bar. 2, 3. Two, 3. And into the second bar of the phrase, got a tricky little group of notes here. The secret to this, we're going to come off the high A. Secret to this is to make sure that you hold the first F and don't overcut the high G. Play it nice and relaxed. Then hold the high A. And then we're just going to have a short F again, relaxed, and we'll just play the G grace note of the E doubling. So just a grace note onto the E. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. We're going to finish that bar now then. So again, coming from the high A, this little group of notes, then we're going to play an E doubling, E strike, and then down to the C. 2, 3. 2, 3. So we're going to put this in the metronome, 40 BPM, and we're going to play the whole of the first line of the second part. Turn on after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's go to the first phrase on the last line. And again, there's a tricky little group of 4 notes here. Exactly the same. You're holding, or the same idea. Make sure you hold this G grace note onto this D, and then a short C, not overcut, G grace note onto the B. And you don't have to play this D grace note to the C if you find it difficult. We're just going to finish on the low A. So I'm going to do it a couple of times without playing the G grace note. 2, 3. 2, 3. And now with the D grace note. 2, 3. 2, 3. And we're going to come up from the low A, G grace note to the B, and then a nice grip, making sure again that this D grace note falls right in between the 2 low Gs and up to the C. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's play that whole bar now then. And you're just coming off this C here. Just forming the C, you don't need to blow it. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. And then from the C after the grip, up to an E doubling, down to the C, up to the high A, then to the high G, and then the thumb grace note. This is exactly the same as this bar in the first part. So from the C, 2, 3. 2, 3. Then the last 2 bars are the same as the last 2 bars in the first part. Here. So coming from the F, G grace note on the F, after 3, 2, 3. So let's go for the whole of the last line on the metronome, again at 40 BPM. Join in after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. We'll go do the whole of the second part at 50 BPM. So this is brighter. I'm going to play the second part twice. So join in after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to play the whole tune on the metronome at 60 BPM. So this is brighter again. And what we're going to start doing now is closing the embellishments up ever so slightly. So join in after a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.